Hello there everybody, 6F Cyrus of the Engaged Gamers here again with my buddy.
Hello everyone.
There you go, that was pretty good. I forgot for a second what you were calling yourself. Let's get in here and do stuff. It's been a while since the last recording session, so if we seem like we're in a different place mentally or anything, that'd be why.
Always the latecomer. Now we can see what the hermit thinks of you, slime. Acolyte Corey. Step forward, please.
Yes, Overseer.
You know what's gonna happen next.
A weak, pathetic rodent.
Yeah.
A lunatic like Spindrel can see this. And that means... Meet our newcomer, Von Alt. This is real Sith strength, and he will tear you apart and crush your bones, slaves. Look on him. No connections left in the world, but pure Sith blood. This is Lord Zash's future apprentice, not filth like you.
Well, obviously I'm going to say the most threatening thing I can. I am among Sith.
We'll see how tough he is out in the tombs, alone, with just me and my blade for company.
Step this way, slave. I want to speak to you privately. The rest of you get out of here. You know your trials. You too, Fawn. Spindrel awaits. Now, listen to me. Spindrel is a lunatic. His approval means nothing. You are filth, and you will die.
You are nothing,
Exactly.
Overseer
You think
Harkin.
you scare me?
You're nothing, and don't forget it. Now, your second trial. Lord Zash has requested a special trial for you, which you will no doubt fail. Go to Inquisitor Zinn in the jails. He will fill you in on the details, and most likely hasten your demise.
Don't count on my demise, Harkin. I don't die easily.
Don't boast, slave. I don't want to see you again until you're back from the jails. That's all.
Oh, very nice. I get a new armor. I was just thinking how I needed one of those. I'm going to use my experience boost now, even though it's kind of... It's not as good as it could be, but... I want to see how far ahead I can be when we get off the planet. Now, do you want to do your mission first, or mine? It's up to you.
I think my mission is out of the academy, so let's do your mission first.
Alright. If that is the case, then let's head up the stairs here. While we're at it, I think we can go visit our trainers. But I'm broke as hell, because I bought this saber that I've got here. Wait a minute, it's not up here. What am I doing?
Need a map?
I've got the map. That's the sad thing. I was looking right at it. Oh, it's back over here. And now I can't see you.
I can't go up the stairs. I'm stuck.
Oh, that. No, yours is back here too. It's not upstairs. It's down back here. Are you stuck on the stairs?
Yeah. Don't laugh, okay?
I'm not gonna laugh. I'm gonna blame your internet connection. See, I'm trying to come find you, but you're not on the stairs anymore. Okay, you're downstairs now. According to my map. What's that?
Okay, meet me in the center room. I don't know where you are.
Center room. I am right next to the guy at the monument in the middle of the room. Okay, there we go. We're going to derp around a little. We're not used to the mechanic of a party over a call. Normally we just play it and kill. Ain't that right, bro?
Single player is pretty simple.
Yeah. Your mission is back here as well. It's right over here.
Okay. Let's do this one first if you don't mind.
I don't mind at all. quite interested to see how you do this, actually.
One more chirp from you, little bird, and you'll regret it.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
More Sith
Ow,
cruelty.
jerk. If you don't like that, just say so. I can do other animals too. Dire cat,
Four
dog,
caged
shaky monkey,
people.
lizard, you name it.
You, I'm Jailer Nash. I run these cells in slave pits. You're the acolyte Tremel sent for the test, right? He thinks highly of you.
Jerk. If you don't like that, just say so. I can do other animals too. Dire cat, dog, shaky monkey, lizard, you name it.
You, I'm Jailer Nash. I run these cells in slave pits. You're the acolyte Tremel sent for the test, right?
It's interesting. It seems your internet connection affects the speed at which the cutscene plays because I'm already waiting on group members and I can hear on your
Pay his
end.
faith by sticking to my mission.
You don't need to cut my volume down?
Maybe a little.
Light goes off well for the interrogation.
Oh, how's that?
Overseer Tremel, at these three shipped in.
I can still hear it. It's not a big deal because it's right in time right
He
now.
thinks you're the next coming of Exar Kun, but you ought to know, Tremel ain't the only one paying attention to you. Now, these three prisoners have been transferred here for your inspection. You got to interrogate them as needed, and then decide their fate. The convicted are usually executed, or given a trial by combat to see if they're worthy. Whatever you decide, you will be the one to carry out the sentence.
As it should be.
Fine. Let's get started. This one on the left.
So how are you going to handle
Anything
this?
new out of me. Just do whatever you're gonna do.
I'm not gonna kill this one, but number 2 gets it, and 3 gets off.
Right, right. I can understand the process there.
You can either talk to me or to the Inquisitors, and I promise, I have a much sunnier disposition.
He's not
Get
lying.
lost. I've been through this routine. I already know all your Inquisitors by name.
Impudent to the last. As I was saying, she was sent to kill an Imperial spy in the Yavin system. Throughout her torture, she maintained that she was hired anonymously.
Get it through your damn head. I had no idea he was Imperial, and I don't know who hired me.
So you're telling me you're not a Republic assassin?
I'm not political. I work for whoever pays.
The point is, she doesn't deny the charge. So now you must decide. Execution or trial by combat. Which do you choose?
Neither, actually. She could prove useful. Send her to Imperial Intelligence.
I won't work for free.
You spared her. Interesting.
Please, I am a fellow Sith. Judge me with an open mind and grant me trial by combat, I beg you.
Pipe down, scum. You will speak when spoken to.
This part of Waste is Dabotech. Once a valued Sith champion, until he botched an important mission and caused 1,000 Imperial deaths. Now look at him.
I served faithfully for 24 years. Then one mistake. Then they threw me away. Now I have been left here to rot. Please, let me feel the weight of a weapon once more.
I will grant your wish. A warrior should die with his boots on.
Why?
Thanks, young warrior.
That was a random thing to say.
That just means we get to fight.
That's true. I'm gonna let you do this because it's not my fight. You were told specifically to execute him, and if I help, it's not an execution; it's a murder. That was too easy for you anyway. Alright, now number 3.
Well, he didn't put up much of a fight, did he?
Lucky number 3, I guess.
Yeah. He wasn't much of a Sith champion if he died so easily to an acolyte.
I know, right?
Unless sitting in a cell ruined him. It's the only thing I can think of.
Torture and old age have weakened him.
Well, this last prisoner's a bit of a puzzle. He's called Breg, and he's a jittery little wretch, suspected of supplying forged documents to Republic.
He's called Brig, and he's in a brig.
He maintains his
That's
despite being severely
Ah,
tortured.
the irony, the humor. It's all there. Innocent I am. He speaks like Yoda. Look at him.
What's his pointy ears?
What's that?
I said, where's his pointy ears?
I
He
don't
should
know.
be Yoda.
Yeah. Speaking of Yoda, I only know two of those species, or two of that species in the entire timeline of Star Wars.
He's never
There's two of them?
and the
Yep.
evidence is circumstantial.
Oh yeah, Master Vandor from the Knights of the Old Republic.
What do you decide?
He's actually seen
I think in this
in
case we should release him.
the Consular storyline as well.
Vandor?
Yeah.
Still alive? Dang.
No, he's in a Noeticon.
Freedom.
Oh.
That's a new one.
He's one of the very
Well,
few
that's
Jedi Masters
You're
who've
an
been
interesting
preserved
one,
like
kid.
that.
I can see why people are keeping tabs on you. Head back to Overseer Tremel. See what he thinks of your choices.
It will be interesting to see what Tremel says about your choices, but now it's time for me to interrogate a very specific prisoner, and we'll see what happens. Just wait for you to walk out of your area. You walked out past me and I didn't even see you. Alright, let's do this. Where's this Inquisitor guy? I love how the little quest thing is in the middle here, but he keeps walking side to side. They couldn't program it to follow him? I don't know.
Acolyte, you've arrived. And not a moment.
I don't know. I didn't develop this game. I only play it.
Very specific instructions.
Point taken.
You were raised as a slave, but must discard those traits and learn to control others. And I have just the task for that end. Meet this dribbling excuse for an acolyte. He will be your victim.
Victim, huh? This sounds like it could be fun.
This is not an idle diversion, acolyte. A short
Calm
while
down,
ago,
Zin.
There was what we call an unauthorized murder here in the academy.
Sounds right up my
A
alley.
rivalry among
Unauthorized murders.
apprentices resulted in death. Interrogate him. Make him tell you who committed this crime at any cost.
Cover your ears. This may get a little loud.
Thank you for the warning, but I prefer to cherish every scream.
He creeps me out when he says that. I'm not gonna lie.
What, the Zen or your character?
Zin, when he says that he's gonna cherish every scream, I don't know anybody who cherishes screams. So, there's that.
Please,
I guess if you completely flip your lid, you're just not there anymore.
I guess.
Scream, weaklings. I want to hear your suffering.
You have to start with the power move. Show them you have control over them.
I'll do anything.
What shouldn't I do again? This?
You have to make sure the message gets through clearly.
All right, I'll talk. He'll kill me, but I'll talk. The murderer is an apprentice named Essor Kayan. You have to protect me, or he'll kill me.
You may be mistaken.
Kayan's master is a Dark Council member. Might as well try fighting the Emperor himself. Kayan won't get so much as a reprimand. But when Kayan finds out, he'll come after me.
Not if I have any say in the matter.
It's a nice thought, but I doubt it. Maybe you could persuade the Inquisitor to protect me. Unlikely, though. It's not the Sith way.
I'll see what I can do. I mean, he told me what I wanted. I only had to shock him twice. Some people you just gotta shock and shock and shock again. I'm too into the role. I'm sorry.
I sorely wish I hadn't. Essor Kayan. Kayan's master is a Dark Council member. I'd be a fool to oppose him. But anyway, your trial here is done. I will send my commendations to Overseer Harkin. You may return to him now.
I don't want the light side points, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Acolyte is going to need protection.
Concern for matters that are not your business is a weakness that will get you killed. I suggest you eliminate this undesirable trait as quickly as possible and forget about this acolyte.
I'm gonna tell you straight up, Inquisitors, you're weak and I don't like it.
So you're just going to let yourself be bullied?
And what would you suggest? I don't have the power to oppose a Dark Council member, and neither do you.
I'm gonna threaten you. Poor
Do I
kid's
have
just
the
an
fortitude to
acolyte.
help?
You are a mere fledgling acolyte. Don't think you can scare me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have more important things to do than argue with a slave.
Ooh, he pushed the wrong button. Now, if only I could kill him. I'm not happy with how that turned out. I'm sure you could tell by my conversation
tell.
choices. Oh, well. So let's go back to see your overseer first. Which is out over this way.
Did you see that random number pop up?
I saw some during while we were talking to Harkin earlier, actually. Wait, where are you? You going out front this way? How do we go back to your area? It's way over there. I could have gone the way I was going. Ah, maps.
You know, I noticed something interesting about this Let's Play so far.
What's that?
Thor is known for lightning from his hammer, right?
Yeah,
You shoot lightning, you're Loki.
I know. That's kind of ironic. Let's see what your overseer has to say.
Everything Lord Renning was able to obtain, yes.
Then run back to your master in the beast pens before I cut you in half. Sorry to make you wait, Acolyte. These interruptions are incredibly annoying. On to the business at hand, your test in the jails.
And he walks.
The assassin, Solix.
yeah.
She attempted to kill an Imperial spy, but was unaware of her client's affiliation. You assigned her to Imperial intelligence. I commend you, that was excellent thinking. Never waste a potential resource.
It's ironic how such a low-level Sith could do that.
What's more important is that Darth Barris would approve. Now, Devatek, the failed warrior, why grant his wish for a trial by combat?
That's a good question.
I did it out of respect for his service. He used to be a potent warrior.
We don't have time to honor yesterday's accomplishments.
That's not true.
Devatek was an utter waste of space. Once something is no longer useful, it should be eradicated. Remember that.
That includes us, bro.
The last prisoner, the Forge.
That's the bad thing.
Letting him
Yep.
go was highly questionable. Explain yourself.
Keeping or killing him would be meaningless. Nothing would be gained by either.
Innocent or not, he leaves here with first-hand knowledge of our facilities and procedures. It's potentially compromising to have him floating about the galaxy.
You must always be thinking and considering every angle. Aside from a strong and skilled sword arm, that will be what impresses Darth Barris the most. You're beginning to understand what it means to be Sith, but you're far from being able to impress Darth Barris.
I'm not worried about impressing Barris.
Impress him or die. Those are really the only choices you have.
Because I forced you into the Academy ahead of schedule, Darth Barris will be predisposed to judging you severely. And by severely, I mean fatally.
Now, we must hurry to your next trial. Every moment that passes, we risk discovery before we're ready. In the caverns of Mark Aragnos is the beast he left to guard his legacy. Go there, sit among the flames, and wait for the beast to come for you.
Sounds like a good opportunity for violence.
Hold nothing back. This creature is doom itself.
Nah.
Return to the Valley of the Dark Lords and find the tomb of Mark Aragnos. I'll see you when the beast is slain. Good luck.
I would just smack it with a hammer and it'd be done.
Yeah, that's... I'll use my lightning. I guess it's time to go see Harkin and be belittled for being a slave again, but don't worry, they're all gonna pay. I will not be a slave for long.
Just until level 10. Spoilers.
Even then, after that, more spoilers. I am still looked down upon. I'm like the lowest of the low among Sith. Which doesn't really make sense. Just because I started from lowly level, it kind of goes against the Sith way. Just because he started at the lowest level and rises to be the strongest doesn't mean he should be looked down upon.
I had been looking forward to cutting another one of you down, but it looks like I'll be spared the trouble.
Well, maybe it's the time that you spent being Sith. Some people might have spent longer.
That's true.
Fon has passed his first trial. It's only a matter of time before he tramples you all underfoot.
I'll tear you apart where you stand, slaves.
Patience, Fon. An accident in the tombs is much more convincing. Now, the lot of you know your next task. Go. I want to speak to Fon and our latecomer. Patience, Fon. Now, slave. Zin says you handled yourself expertly, and as much as I find this difficult to believe, Lord Zash is satisfied with his evaluation. Undoubtedly, Zin helped you in some way, but you will not have his help on the next trial. Both you and Fon will have trials of intellect, trials that test your ability to apply your understanding of the Force to solve problems.
You don't expect a slave to be a match for me in intellect. I've been trained under the greatest teachers.
Calm down, Fon. I certainly do not expect this slave to be a match for you. That's why you will have separate trials.
Truly, your generosity astounds.
You're only digging your own grave. Fon, you will go to the library on the second floor of the Academy and translate the following texts for Lord Zash.
Yes, Overseer.
Slave, deep in the ancient, monster-infested tomb of Marka Ragnos, there is a holocron filled with dark secrets and encased in a great stone monument. No one has figured out how to release the holocron from its stone prison in over 1,000 years. You will bring this holocron to me, or you will die.
The more you make me hate you, the stronger I become, Harkon. And one of these days I'm going to be strong enough to crush you.
You will never be strong enough, slave. You will bring back the holocron, or hope that the spirit of Marka Ragnos himself returns to end your miserable existence. Now go.
You'll never be strong enough, huh? Let's see what level you are, Harkin. 10. Wow.
Only need to be level 10 to kill him. Well, this is going to wrap up this episode. We've got some stuff to do before we can actually do the quests that are stories. So we're going to wrap that up, and we hope you've enjoyed, and we will see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.